Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shvon from Decade and Beyond, and today I want to do a reading all with oracle cards. Instead of doing my usual tarot and oracle mix, I want to do completely oracle cards. And I'm going to do it for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So a combined reading. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the Romance Angel Oracle deck. We'll get one for the Divine Feminine first, and then one for the Divine Masculine. So what's the Feminine? And for the Divine Masculine. One of the Unicorn Oracle deck, one for the Feminine, and one for the Masculine. The Angel Oracle deck, one for the Feminine, one for the Masculine. Nature's Whispers, Feminine, Masculine. Past Life Oracle deck, Feminine, Masculine. Crystal Oracle, Feminine. And Masculine. One for the Feminine. Whoa. One for the Masculine. Okay. And Feminine. Oh, two for the Masculine. Okay. Okay. So, pull up my sleeve. Let's get into it. So, for the Feminine, we got Safe to be Seen. Oops. Pioneer. Labradorite. Phobias. Be in Service. Counselor. Happy Thoughts. And Chemistry. So what I'm feeling for these, I'm going to just put the Masculine aside for a second and we can go over these a little bit more in depth. So okay, so right off the bat, what I'm feeling is that with Safe to be Seen, Pioneer, Counselor, Phobias, Be in Service, this is all about putting yourself out there and doing what you feel like you need to do or what you're feeling called to do. So it's about standing in your truth, in your authenticity, and being of service to others in that sense. So rather than working at a job that is slowly draining you of your life force, it's asking you to step outside of your fears and to be in service, which is your ultimate soul mission. Your soul mission isn't to, work in an office job or as a laborer or whatever it may be. It's asking you to really stand up and be your authentic self, which is, it may be very creative. It may be somebody who maybe you're a singer. Maybe you're a singer and you never sing. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you are a dancer. Maybe you are a counselor. Maybe you are here to counsel others and help them, and that doesn't have to be a professional counselor, like a relationship counselor or something like that. This could be something as simple as talking to people. You could be in any job doing that and really just giving people advice or spiritual guidance or any kind of help that they're requiring. So many people will benefit from this, your guidance and your reassurance in any aspect of work. And the cards are asking you to be a pioneer in this, to stand in the light attributes, which are passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So forging ahead, and it's all right. It's safe to do that now. It's safe to be who you are and show that to the world. Stop hiding your talents from the public eye. Stop hiding your talents even from yourself out of fear. Because we've got the phobias card. You may have a fear of public speaking, and you're being asked by your soul to stand in a role that requires you to speak publicly. You may be afraid of talking to others. You may be afraid of being judged. You may be afraid of being ridiculed. By putting yourself out there, you're opening yourself up to praise, but you're also opening yourself up to negative people, negative talk. But the cards are asking you to stay optimistic about this. Keep happy thoughts about your spiritual career, because when you feel happier, you attract that to you. So by remaining positive, you essentially repel anything that's of a lower vibration. So there's no need to fear this judgment or this ridicule or the public eye. When you stand in your authenticity and you speak your truth and you're being in service, nothing else will be able to shake that. Nothing else will be able to push you off of your stability within yourself. And no amount of people judging you will make you think less of yourself. When you know what you're doing is what you're meant to be doing, and you are fulfilled doing it, even if there were people who would say anything negative, which there probably wouldn't be because you're remaining positive about it, but even if there were, you would not be fazed by it. You would not let that affect you because you are sure within yourself. You are whole within yourself. So chemistry being about you're magnetically attracted to what you want to be doing. You're feeling called to do it, but there's these inner fears that are holding you back from being of service and being in your authenticity. And this, a lot of this I'm feeling is about speaking up, because we've got the labradorite, which is a throat chakra stone, as well as a heart chakra stone, being able to communicate from the heart authentically what you're feeling and what you believe. So there's this fear around that people are going to look at you differently, or that people are going to say, no, you're wrong, or say these things that would set you back, would put you back into fear. But again, it's saying to find that center within yourself, find that confidence within yourself where no amount of outside negativity can shake you, because you're doing what you're what you're meant to be doing. You're doing what you were sent here to do, what you sent yourself here to do, the mission that you came here to complete. So, let's get the masculine. Let's see what's going on with him. So the masculine got sacred pleasure, inner queen, liberator, polychrome jasper, spirituality and religion, be your best self always, take back your power, healer, and keep an open mind. So I'm getting the feeling that this is turning into, or it always was, but now I'm just realizing it, this is a career reading. So for the masculine, he's needing to, or he is at this time, keeping an open mind about his career and his possible career change. So he may be contemplating at this time going into a different realm of work. Because I'm seeing here that he's taking back his power. He's liberating himself from things that weren't working for him or areas of his life that were not fulfilling him. He's getting back in touch with his feminine sensitivity and his sacred pleasure and finding out what brings him joy and what's going to help him feel fulfilled in his life. So this could be that he is a healer. He's healing himself at the moment to be able to step into this role, or he may be a healer himself for divine masculines out there who are extremely sensitive and spiritual, who have taken back their power and liberated themselves. They may be stepping into that healer role, not only for themselves, but for others as well. So whether this is spiritual healing or emotional healing, this could be physical healing as well. So nurses, doctors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, reflexologists. I'm getting a lot of that coming through. So if you're working with the physical healing realm, or you're thinking about working in the physical healing realm, this is confirmation that your soul guidance is accurate and that it would be beneficial for you to pursue that field. So one thing that I do want to see is polychrome jasper, because I don't remember what this one is. So 31 is about belonging. Polychrome jasper is a shaman stone that assists with traveling between worlds, offering protection while traveling. It helps you to remember why you're living on Earth. Yeah, so this is okay. Again, this is about realizing what your soul mission is. Polychrome jasper will assist you in being able to remember what you came here to do, because everybody has soul contracts. We have soul contracts with people to either help them grow or for them to help us grow. We have soul contracts in groups as well, soul missions that we complete with soul members that we come into contact with in everyday life. And then we also have larger overall soul missions of what we came here to do. And that can be in the physical realm manifested in your physical work, what you're doing for a living, what you're doing as a job or a career. It can also be manifested as hobbies or your passions, anything that you're feeling passionate about, that would be a good indication of something that you should pursue, either part-time as a hobby, but just putting your energy into it will help it to grow, and eventually you can take that into the career realm where you either are an entrepreneur and you work for yourself, or you provide service in an industry that is conducive to your gift and your mission. So this is all about, getting back to being your best self, being your true self, being your authentic self, and standing in your mission, your calling, standing in what you really love and what you really want to do. Not doing something because you have to, but doing something because you want to, because you feel called to, and because it makes you happy, it brings you joy, and it makes you feel fulfilled. And a lot of the time, especially with the spirituality and religion, this is about helping others. This is about being of service to others, and the Divine Feminine got that as well. So all of our spiritual missions, ultimately, it comes back to being of service to others. And that comes back to the law of one. And the law of one states that we are all one. And so when you are of service to others, you are actually being of service to other selves. You're actually being of service to basically another version of yourself, and therefore you're helping the whole to heal. So when people are only in service to their physical self, like being selfish or egotistical or self-centered, these things actually take away from the whole, and you're damaging yourself by only serving one version of yourself rather than all versions of yourself. So if you're interested more on that, I can do a separate video, or I can direct you to the Law of One material, which is a channeling series that they wrote into books in, I believe, the 1980s. And the Ra Collective, were the original beings who came to ancient Egypt and helped to build the pyramids, or they assisted in the Egyptian society at that time with higher levels of consciousness and knowledge. So I'm not going to go too much into that. I'm just going to keep this a short video for you guys. So this was a career reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And I will be back again to do another reading for the Divine Feminine, and then another for the Divine Masculine separately. And possibly a romantic reading if you guys would be interested in seeing just a romance reading. So thanks for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.